What's up, motorcaders? TJ here. We have another episode. This is going to be, it's a short Escort. It's just, 15 minutes.
Lights. What's rule number one?
This one's a little different because I have a brand new rider riding with me. He's a rookie. This is his very first service. You see him in that procession cam video behind me. This is his very first service, and we spend. I'm the trainer for our company, and we spend weeks and weeks, sometimes months, training before they even get out on the service. They spend plenty of time training, preparing for what we do out here, because of course you have to stay safe and be able to do it effectively and professionally. And the moment we got out here, I feel like everything we trained went out the window. He was literally just riding his bike behind me pretty much the whole time. It was a little amusing. It was a little frustrating in the moment, but I just realized what was happening. And of course, when we're in the middle of a service, we don't have the time to talk exactly. I can't babysit him the entire time and tell him what to do and hold his hand through maneuvers and procedures. So I ended up just telling him to just get in single file right behind me, and in my mind, I'm thinking I'm just going to treat this as a one bike service, and I'll babysit him and the limo we have. We just have one limo. That's the only car we have. And I pretty much just handle this as a one bike service. And you'll see him kind of popping in and out of that back camera, just following me like a lost puppy. It's kind of amusing now, but I was kind of frustrated during that time. And not only are we dealing with a brand new rookie, and this was a few months ago that we did this service. He's actually a great escort now. He's got the reps in. He knows exactly what he's doing. So this was just kind of this was just a learning curve that we had to get over. But the other issue we were dealing with here was a limo driver who wasn't very experienced, and she was driving considerably fast, and several times I had to direct her to slow down. Nothing too complicated we're doing here today, especially when you have just one car that you're pulling. It's kind of a mixed bag. At one instance, it can be dangerous because you got two bikes who are kind of in a really confined space with each other, and that has risk in and of itself. As opposed to if we had 15 cars or 20 cars, me and the other bike would be spread out, getting the procession through, and so we'd actually be more safer because we're not bunched on top of each other like we are in this service today. And as far as pace of the procession, actually, when you have one bike, it can move a lot quicker because you don't have any other cars to manage. You're just in the intersection for one car and you roll out, so it really moves fairly quickly at a fast pace. So contrary to what you would think, if you're a new rider like the guys with me today, a one car service like we have today probably is not ideal for a brand new rider. It's actually more difficult, and it's storing a lot of things at him at one time at a quicker pace than it would be if it was a longer procession. He has time to process and has time to wait in an intersection until the last car, as opposed to we don't have time to do any of that when it's just one car. So at this point, she's getting up to about 40 miles an hour and trying to go faster.
Slow down.
And at this point, I'm giving her the instruction that she needs to slow down. Our typical cruising speed is about 25 miles an hour.
25.
Now that's where I'm comfortable pulling the procession, where everything can kind of stay in my control. And so if you looked at the speedometer when I told her to slow down, it was up to almost 40 miles an hour, which was almost double what I did. So I use my right hand to kind of give her a hand signal to slow down, and even kind of use my left hand again up here to kind of tell her again that she's still pushing up on me. So get her down to that 25, and we proceed on. We have certain procedures of where our bikes are placed with regard to the procession, with regard to your partner, how those positions adjust when we're approaching intersections. So all those things we went over in training, and all he did today was just follow me, which is, at its basic level, that's okay, and long as he's with the leader that can that knows kind of how to compensate for that and how to really account for two bikes, it's not a problem. So after we got done with this Escort, me and this rider, we had a conversation. We reviewed this footage, and he understood exactly what he needed to do to improve. And like I said, he is an amazing Escort as of today. So another fun ride. So enjoy the service, and we'll see you on the other side, Motorcaders.